Hey, thanks so much for being here. Welcome or welcome back. On this video, I will be sharing my setup in my Hobonichi Weeks for the month of June. So if you're interested, I hope you stick around. So I am using here my Hobonichi Weeks and also using my bullet journal and the setup for my 12-week year. I actually did a video on how I'm using this spread here for my goals for the next 12 weeks. So if you're interested on that, I will be linking it below. But basically what I'll do is just go through my goals for the next 12 weeks, and then preset them in my weeklies or my monthly overview in my Hobonichi Weeks. And the idea again is to have something already preset before the month begin, and hoping that that can keep me focused and accountable. So to get inspired, first I am going to be decorating the monthly review using some of the washi tape that I got in while we were traveling in Japan. I had a whole bunch of them and I have to find a way to use them. I'm going to be using the washi tape and also the ephemera book that I just showed you when the video began. I forgot the name of it. But anyways, it will be linked below. Everything will be linked below. Anything that I can some of the washi tapes I got on Amazon, so those will be linked below. They are already on my Amazon shop anyways, but yeah, just in case. I like referring to this spread to get inspiration and ideas on what colors I want to be using on my spread, and what stickers I can combine with them and stuff like that. So I went for this blue, dark blue flowers. I think it's flowers. They're very tiny, like beige and red flowers, and I was trying to find another washi tape that I can combine to it. It took me a while, but I just went with the craft tone washi and then some stickers just to highlight a few things throughout the spread. I don't add way too much to the spread beforehand, because if I do that, then I don't have the space to actually add information, which is the most important part of it. But I did add I ended up adding 2 stickers, I guess, to the actual spread, just to highlight the full moon and the new moon. That is something that I enjoy doing, just sitting down on the full moon and doing a tarot reading spread, just to reflect on how far I've come, what I've accomplished, what's working, what's not, and all that stuff. And then on the new moon, then I kind of reset my goals and my intentions for the next cycle. So I like to highlight those 2 days on my planner just to remind me to get those done. But yeah, so here I'm still looking around for the washi tapes and stuff. So I went for that craft that I mentioned before. Lately I've been reaching out for that one, and I really like it. I got that one on Daiso, I believe, over in when we were visiting Japan, so I think I can order it online if I run out of it. But yeah, it's just a basic craft washi tape, but it's just lovely. So here I am adding the moon stickers that I mentioned. I just went in, that's the first thing I did, and highlighted those 2 days of the month. And I guess it also helps me to keep in mind the cycle. So I work in, it's kind of like working with the moon cycle. So you get the cycle from the new moon to the full moon to work on your intentions and your goals, and then from the full moon to the new moon again is just to kind of relax and reset and just reflect on all the things. So I think I have another video talking about that. If I don't, maybe you can let me know if you're interested in something like that, and I'll do one. But yeah. So here I decided to just add a sticker, washi tape on the top portion of the spread, since there's no dates in there. The month of June begins on Friday, actually Saturday. So I covered the entire thing. I think I cut it here on Saturday or Thursday, but I didn't. Eventually I went back in and added another piece to cover all the way to Friday. And then I just added more washi tape to the bottom of the spread just to kind of even it out. And since I will be adding information to the left column there, I think that adding stickers and washi tape to the spread before adding information, it's very, I don't know, inspiring in my case. It just gives me that opportunity to be creative and just to have fun before I actually get serious with my plans and stuff like that. So yeah, here I am cutting. I actually did the same thing with the other washi tape. I cut it halfway through, and that is just to give it the just a ripped paper kind of look. So here I'm just adding just a hint of the beige color or the craft color to the bottom, and eventually I'll also do the same thing at the top, just to kind of balance out the page. I'm going for, I think I like the blue, the dark blue and the beige together, so I'm trying to pick stickers and a combination that looks similar, I guess. So now that we have all the decor already on set up, I am going to start sort of presetting the actual plan. So what I'm doing is just using the color codes that I use on my 12-week plan, and just adding some dots here to create some kind of tracker. And this is the first time I'm going to be using this approach, so I'm hoping that it actually works as I'm envisioning it. So the idea is to have three things, which is the three areas that I'm focusing this month, and have the colors at the bottom to highlight those, right? So it's like the key sort of section. So I have three, which is the pink one is for self-care, the blue one is for studying, and the green is for financials. So this having them at the bottom here, it's going to serve me again as a key reminder of what they mean, and to kind of track them each week. So what I'll do is I'm going to separate the weeks on the left column, so just adding some shorter lines to separate each week. And then the idea on how I will use this kind of tracker is that each week I will add a dot on the corresponding arrow, what you call that column. I will add the dot only if I actually get the thing done. So for example, on the first week, which in this case will be starting on Monday the 3rd to the 9th, I will add a pink dot every time I do a workout. I will add a blue dot every time I actually study, and I will add a green dot when I am when I update my financial spreadsheets. Another thing I'm doing here to remind myself to do what I said I was going to do is adding the actual action task to the day of the week. So for example, I want to do workouts on Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. I want to track my financial spreadsheets every Monday, so just kind of go in there, make sure all the transactions are updated and that I am staying on budget. And then I'll also want to study from Monday through Wednesday, hopefully more than that, but minimum it has to be Monday through Wednesday. So what I'm doing is, again, just adding those tasks, reminders to each of those days on the actual monthly overview, and hoping that this will prompt me to actually make them happen. I am writing everything on an erasable pen, just in case things have to be moved around. I do account for example, the days of the month. I don't necessarily do my workouts on those days, so I just kind of move things around depending on when that falls. Also, if there's events or if we have appointments and stuff like that come up, then I would just move things around. But for now, I like to have an overview of a pre-plan, hoping that it goes exactly how I pre-planned it, and that way it's just less stressful. And finally, I'm just going to add extra sticky notes to the page in case I need them, but for now I don't have anything specific to write on those. I'm just going to have them on the page, that way I can have them readily available, and usually I just grab a few and leave them on the page, and if I don't use them, I either move them to another page or just put them back where they go. But I like to have the sticky notes available just in case I want to add notes or reminders to the spread. So this is my setup for the month of June. It's very simple, I guess, if you think about it. I just added a few stickers and washi tape and pre-planned a few things that I want to get done throughout the month. But I think that having an overview like this is super beneficial if you want to accomplish a few things and just not feel overwhelmed by having a pre-planned in place, just kind of like a guide. So I hope that this video has been helpful and inspiring to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.